Did you know the Pentagon once had its own subway system? It's true. This massive building, one of the largest office complexes in the world, used to have a small underground train to help people get around. The Pentagon is huge, really huge. It's so big that walking from one end to the other can take forever. That's why they came up with a clever solution, an internal subway system. Imagine working in a place so enormous that you need a train to get to your next meeting. That was the reality for Pentagon employees. This little underground railway wasn't just for show, it had a real purpose. The subway's job was simple: move people quickly between different parts of the building. With so many corridors and offices, getting lost was easy. But hop on the train, and you'd be at your destination in no time. Think about how much time this saved. Without the subway, you might spend half your day just walking from one section to another. The train made everything more efficient. It was like having a speedy underground assistant. But times change, and so did the Pentagon. Today, you won't find that original train system chugging along underground. It's been replaced by more modern solutions, corridors and escalators that do the job just fine. Even though the subway is gone, the idea of it still fascinates people. It's one of those fun facts that makes the Pentagon even more interesting. Who wouldn't be surprised to learn about a secret underground train in such an important building? The Pentagon subway is a perfect example of how big organizations solve big problems. When you have a building so large it's almost a city, you need creative ways to keep things running smoothly. It's not just about getting from point A to point B. The subway represented the Pentagon's commitment to efficiency. In a place where important decisions are made every day, every minute counts. Imagine being a new employee at the Pentagon back then. Your first day might have included a ride on this unique transportation system. It would certainly make for an unforgettable first impression. The subway wasn't just practical, it added a touch of intrigue to an already mysterious building. People love secrets, and an underground train in the heart of the Pentagon definitely qualifies as one. Even though it's no longer in use, the memory of the Pentagon subway lives on. It's become part of the building's lore, a story passed down through generations of employees and visitors. Think about how different the Pentagon would be if the subway was still running today. Would it have been upgraded with modern technology? Would tourists be lining up for a ride? The fact that such a system existed shows how forward-thinking the Pentagon's designers were. They understood that in a building of this size, traditional methods of getting around just wouldn't cut it. It's fun to imagine what it was like to ride the Pentagon subway. Was it crowded during rush hour? Did people chat with their colleagues? Or was it a quiet journey through the bowels of the building? The subway is a reminder that even the most serious places can have unexpected features. It adds a touch of whimsy to our image of the Pentagon, a place we usually associate with national security, not quirky transportation. For history buffs and architecture enthusiasts, the Pentagon subway is a fascinating tidbit. It's the kind of detail that makes learning about buildings and their stories so interesting. While the subway may be gone, its legacy lives on in the Pentagon's continued efforts to streamline operations. Today's employees might use smart elevators or digital wayfinding systems, modern solutions to the same old problem of getting around a massive building. The story of the Pentagon subway also highlights how buildings evolve over time. What was once cutting edge can become obsolete, replaced by new innovations we can't even imagine today. It's not just about nostalgia, though. The subway represents a time when big, bold solutions were the norm. It's a testament to the can-do attitude that built not just the Pentagon, but many of America's most impressive structures. For many, learning about the Pentagon subway is a surprise. It's not something you'd expect from such a serious place. But that what makes it so interesting. It shows there's always more to discover about even the most famous buildings. The Pentagon subway might be gone, but it's not forgotten. It remains a fascinating piece of history, a quirky fact that continues to capture people's imaginations. Who knows what other secrets this massive building might be hiding? Next time you hear about the Pentagon, remember, it once had its very own underground train system. It's just one of the many surprising facts that make this building so much more than just another government office.